3. Jack, Whitehead tiene la palabra.
Okay, no, that's okay.
Is that on? Yeah, that's great. So, yes, I'm going to just try and get onto my website. Is this one?
I'm sorry, I do not speak any Spanish. So, if people think that others are not understanding, do please ask. So we have got some translation in the room. My presentation will be quite different from others. I videotaped Josh, who I haven't met before. I'm hoping to be able to put the video of Josh onto YouTube and show what it is that Josh was saying, because so many of you have given energy and excitement in your presentations, but after you leave this room, they are lost. What I want to show you is how you can keep alive your presentations using this kind of technology. So, I am not presenting this paper. I will show you where you can access it, draw attention to particular parts. But this is a visual window to the world. I want to show you by bringing in to this room people from all over the world who have produced their accounts for us, and I want to show you how to access those. And in this sense, I'm just part of a collective. Now, I want to show you this because if you go into my website, which is actionresearch.net, you can bring up all of these resources. You can access the presentation for today, which is on participation and democratization of knowledge, living theory research for reconciliation from ARNA 2015 to 2017. So a group of us presented at a town hall meeting in Toronto, and we used multimedia Skypes with different people around the world to connect into the group. You've got here the organizer, who is one of the joint authors, Jacqueline Delong. This was in Toronto, ARNA 2015. You have got here Surup Ruwal from India. On other computers, you've got people from South Africa, from Canada, actually participating in this kind of space. And you can access this account from the paper that we have produced. What I want to just show you today, if you go into that paper, you can actually just see the kind of things we have learned over the last 2 years. And I want to show you some of those things with the URLs that are all live in this presentation. Now, we've developed shared meanings of an ecology of knowledges and knowledge democracy based on what Jose Ramos and Lonnie Raul have talked about in terms of ecology of knowledges. 2 years ago, we had not understood that idea. We had no idea about the notion of knowledge democracy. We are now using those ideas as part of our learning from 2015. So the paper is there, you can access that. I want to show you now how you can go into these spaces and access what we call the living posters. So from 2015 here, you've got living posters that you can access from 2015 to 2017. If you go into here, this is what people have produced for this session from around the world. You can click on any of those and see, for example, what the Mongolian Action Research Network is doing. The Canadian Action Research Network in Bluewater. If you just click
on there, you will see all of those individuals. You click on one of those, their individual reports and accounts can be accessed. It is like everyone in this room producing the presentations that you've all given, but you put them on the web and share them together. So this is the kind of virtual presence which I said to all of these people that I would bring into this space, so you can actually connect with them, if you wish, in developing our ecology of knowledges. Now, I just want to show you two other things which I would like you at some point to access on your computers or smartphones. One of them is called the Journal of Living Theories. Now, what I mean by a living theory is it is your explanation of your influence. That is all a living theory is. It's very different from your sense of academic theory. In a living theory, your own I, the I of your everyday practice, is part of your inquiry. How do I improve my practice? And you actually reflect and research your own practice to bring what I call your embodied knowledge. The knowledge in this room is immense. It is deep and extensive. How do we bring that to share it so it becomes part of an ecology of knowledges? This is where I supervised over the last 16 years at the University of Bath some 32 doctoral theses. Others have now added them to this list. You've got over 40 living theory doctorates. Bruce Damon is here from South Africa, like Joss is from South Africa. His doctoral thesis is here. You've got Sadurin Kodoshi from Pakistan. A whole range of practitioner researchers have contributed their living theories. Swara Rawal is another person from India who has done her doctorate. You can access all of these people freely from that particular site. So it gives you confidence that your knowledge can be accredited as masters and doctorates. If you wish to publish your papers in a multimedia journal using this kind of technology, you can go into the homepage of the journal here, which is this homepage of the Educational Journal of Living Theories, and you can access the current issue. All the details of how to present are here, and one of my co-authors of the paper is Jacqueline Delong, and it links to what Josh was saying about the respecting, legitimating the embodied knowledge of practitioners in contexts of power struggles. And we are all, I think, experiencing, no matter what context, power relations in our practice. And Jacqueline's paper is an analysis of that, and it's into this space here now for you to access. Now, I want to just pause there just to see if there are any responses. I know we have questions later, but are there any questions that you would like to ask me at this point? Like death. Sorry, Luke.
Formula la pregunta y ¿quién tiene la pregunta?
No, es que en ese preciso momento en el que él intervino, yo no alcancé a escuchar, pero entiendo que él construye una plataforma para compartir experiencias. Entonces quiero preguntarle cómo genera las redes para construir, digamos, como esa comunidad de conocimiento de experiencias a través de todo el mundo.
The question is, what is the role of networks in order to connect different experiences around the world?
The role of networks. All, yes, very good, very good. All of these are networks that the living posters, in fact,
I'm sorry with names, but it was exciting for me to see the Mongolian Research Network actually presenting their living posters. And we have a member of that network here, okay? So the idea, I'll just see if I can bring this up. It might not come up live for this one, but we'll see. No, I'll keep trying with this one because I was so excited to actually get the network from Mongolia, but it may not, as I say, come up. There we are. Right, the living posters, the research posters. You see, the Mongolian National University of Education. Now, I didn't know the Mongolian network existed until 2 months ago. And it's been great to meet you, to see a person who is within this network, sharing their accounts, putting them up into there so we can actually share them. The networks from Canada, you can see just by clicking on this one, the Blue Water Action Research Network. This is a very exciting one in relation to Ireland, the Network Educational Action Research. There you are. Network of Educational Action Research in Ireland, and 5 of these women have got their living theory doctorates from the University of Limerick, and they've gone on over the last 10 years to create their own network. They have many publications, and you can access their stories and their research publications. So that notion of the networks, South Africa we have beautiful work from India with Swarup Rawal that I've mentioned. And I'll just mention this one because this is quite a difficult area in terms of indigenous knowledge. That if you go to, for example, Northern Australia, with some of the Aboriginal groups, if you go into the What's New section of my webpage and click on this, if you look at this, it's about the original cosmoscope of the Wardaman Aboriginal Spiritual Law. Here it is, with this Aboriginal Bill Harney Inuit of the Wardaman. Now, if you click on that, you'll be able to access the details, which is so different from my context. You know, I've really had to work to understand the cultural understandings of an Aboriginal group. And that network, with DeSantis's notion of intercultural translation, has given me more issues for myself than any other inquiry. Okay, so that question about the different networks is very important. Any other questions before I hope you've seen that it's bringing all of these to you. Yeah?
Also, what is the topics in your network?
Again?
What is the topics?
Where are the topics?
What is the topics but select research in your network?
What's the criteria to participate in that network?
The criteria is that you are willing to share yourself and what you are doing. So this is the living theory. Everybody here has been sharing what they are doing. So that is the criteria. It is for you to show your values, what you believe in and are living in your practice, to produce that account, like Joss was doing about his work in South Africa, a real passionate and clear account. Now, that is the only criteria for participation. My email is on my website. I can put you in touch with people that are part of this growing global network. Is that, yeah?
Why only Josh? ¿Por qué solo Josh? ¿Por qué no grabaste? Why didn't you film the other people? I just want to...
Yeah, no, because...
Is it English or...
Yes,
only...
all it is I had not your permission, ethically.
Okay.
I had Josh's ethical permission, because I asked. So I have no right to video anyone else. The other point is I did not understand a word of what the Spanish presenters were saying. But your energy and the passion and your, if you like, the clarity is what I'm saying we need to see now in this space. We have no living posters from Colombia.
other people that have heard my presentations are saying we will now present in Spanish some of our accounts, and I will try to get them published in that journal. But that is why it is so important. The language issue, we have talked with Cesar and others, how difficult this is, and I haven't fully understood from my experiences here how important it is to actually share with that intercultural translation. So that is the reason. I would have loved to. Yeah? Because did you feel the energy of everyone that was presenting? To communicate that and put it onto the web, we will see Josh, hopefully we can get the information that you'll then just be able to see that presentation and go over it again, and then we can learn from it. So that is really to share, okay?
I'm sorry for asking.
Oh no, definitely not. A really good question. But as I said, I did not have ethical permission, and that is very important if I videotape. Are we finished? Are we done? Time?
Si tenemos más preguntas, if we have some questions for the other presentations, y tenemos otras preguntas para las otras presentaciones, pues creo que es el momento para hacerlos.
De otras presentaciones.
¿Quién tiene preguntas? Vamos a tomar distintas preguntas.
Un poco
Gracias, Jack. Gracias.
Interviniendo en el ejercicio de las compañeras de las áreas, yo vi en una diapositiva que presentan biopoder. Yo quería hacerles pues como una sugerencia, y es que el biopoder es una categoría Foucaultiana de análisis y no sé de qué manera utilizaron esa categoría. Me interesaría saber qué encontraron en relación al biopoder. El biopoder básicamente, ¿qué dice? El biopoder fue una categoría que Foucault no alcanzó a desarrollar. Sin embargo, otros autores como Esposito, Farinelli y Santiago Castro, en el contexto colombiano, han empezado a desarrollar esa categoría que significa, en términos coloquiales, el poder sobre la vida y de la vida. En ese sentido, digamos que ustedes decían ahí el biopoder sobre la naturaleza. En las experiencias que ustedes rastrearon, cómo es visible ese ejercicio del biopoder si es un ejercicio sobre la vida.
Vamos a recoger más preguntas. ¿Hay otras preguntas?
Bueno, el biopoder nosotros lo rescatamos desde pues, la primera experiencia acerca de Frutos de Utopía. Pues ellos como pretenden es como esa lucha contra las semillas transgénicas. También hay una autora que se llama Shiva, que habla como ese uso de la semilla transgénica y la apropiación de los saberes de las comunidades. Pues, o sea, digamos que al modificar las semillas transgénicamente también se está patentando otra clase y se están apropiando los conocimientos que tienen las comunidades. Quiero específicamente eso.
Y también que se entiende, digamos, las semillas ancestrales también como la reproducción de la vida. Se entiende la semilla como si fuera la vida. Entonces, por eso, cuando llegan las empresas a hacer las semillas transgénicas, no permite, las comunidades tienen que estar comprándole de esa empresa y se apropian ellos de ese bien común y de la vida, por ser la semilla, para poder estar plantando. Entonces, por eso lo relacionamos con
Y otra cosita es que, pues digamos que o sea, esta tarea se le están quitando a los agricultores y se le está pasando a las grandes empresas. Entonces, sé que el campo se desaloje y tome otras lógicas de producción agrícola.
El ejercicio iba un poco porque el desarrollo que se hace, por ejemplo, de esa categoría Foucaultiana está centrado un poco en la circulación de las nuevas subjetividades. En este sentido, lo que ustedes señalan como el neocampesino. Pero esa formación del neocampesino es una circulación que está mediada por nuevos ejercicios de poder, que desde las experiencias que ustedes muestran son elementos de resistencia a esos modos de circulación de la subjetividad, porque ya ves, las semillas transgénicas establecen nuevos modos de circulación, no solamente de la reproducción de la vida, sino el conocimiento del manejo y gestión de esa vida. Y en esa relación, digamos que las prácticas que ustedes encuentran de los neocampesinos son ejercicios de resistencia a esos modos instituidos de circulación de la vida. Por eso digamos que el uso que uno a veces suele hacer a las categorías sí es importante aclararlo, porque como les decía al principio, esta categoría que algunos confunden biopoder y biopolítica son categorías Foucaultianas que Michel Foucault no alcanzó a desarrollar totalmente, pero que otros autores nos permiten hacer lecturas a propósito de lo que hoy sucede y digamos en un contexto como el nuestro, en el que parece que lo natural, ustedes lo decían, ya no es solamente un recurso, lo natural es un capital. Digamos que eso circula en la política pública colombiana, es un capital. ¿Por qué? Porque de él derivan bienes y servicios específicos que generan estrategias de manejo que ya no son solamente sobre los recursos, sino sobre la vida de los sujetos. Entonces, digamos que a eso íbamos a ver.
Sí, claro, nosotros también tenemos ahí como otra cuestionamiento acerca de los neocampesinos, como tienen pues una formación especializada. Entonces, hay realmente cuáles saberes son los que están hablando, si los saberes desde las culturas ancestrales o los saberes ya especializados desde su formación. O sea, como que esa dicotomía también nos cuestionamos nosotros acerca del biopoder.
Porque ponle cuidado, digamos que hay otro autor que a uno le permitiría, otras conceptualizaciones que le permitiría a uno hacer lecturas, es que pues ya no existen un poco saberes esenciales. Digamos que lo que somos y lo que venimos siendo es una hibridación de saberes. Digamos que un poco, y también lo vivimos a diario, nosotros no somos solo una cosa, somos la hibridación de muchas cosas. Entonces seguramente las experiencias que ustedes recogieron son una hibridación de saberes, o sea, no están pensadas solamente sobre lo local ni lo global, y a eso también iba mi segundo comentario. Creo que este llamado ya no lo han hecho diferentes autores, por ejemplo, Boaventura de Sousa, con los diferentes tipos de globalización. O sea, no existe un lugar hegemónico de la globalización, existen diferentes modos de construcción de la globalización que inciden profundamente en los modos de vida, pero también la idea que tenemos de esencializar los localismos y el globalismo. Más que esencializar, hay otros autores, Harry Negri, que son bastante conocidos con su libro Imperio, que nos permiten pensar que más que esencializar el localismo y el globalismo, deberíamos preguntarnos cómo se produce el localismo, por qué existen esas formas de existencia del localismo. Entonces creo que sí, digamos que la investigación de ustedes un poco nos fija a seguir explorando cómo es que se construyen, más que esencializar lo local sobre lo global o lo global sobre lo local, habría que cuestionarnos sobre los modos en los que se está construyendo eso. Y sí, habría lugar, digamos, a pensar solamente lo local como un poco lo cerrado. O sea, digamos que habría que ampliar un poco la mirada, porque lo local no solamente remitiría a situar en un lugar específico demarcado geográficamente, porque el llamado de la discusión con la que nos introduce la globalización es que las geografías casi que se desdibujan, se generan otro tipo de geografías que están marcadas por relaciones económicas y culturales.
Bueno, muy interesante la discusión. De todas maneras, hay varios referentes también en América Latina para trabajar el tema de los procesos de cambio cultural, ¿no? Cuando Guillermo Bonfil Bacalla, por ejemplo, nos habla de los elementos de cultura apropiada, cultura enajenada, cultura autónoma, también nos muestra que esas relaciones son bien complejas, así que este debate está sumamente interesante para mirar esa relación entre saber experto y saber popular. Ya tenemos que ir cerrando nuestro conversatorio. Gracias, creo que ha sido una experiencia muy interesante. Yo quería formular una pregunta a Josh, a question for you. ¿Cuáles son las referencias? Es mi pregunta, ¿cuáles son las referencias o las experiencias a partir de las cuales tú identificas esta relación entre imaginación política y concientización? Nos parece muy cercana a las reflexiones que hacía Freire sobre la concienciación en perspectiva de la acción colectiva. The question is, what are the experiences that you have taken as a reference in order to analyze the relation between political imagination and consciousness?
Yes.
That's the question.
So I'm using quite a few bits and pieces from various places. Paulo Freire definitely being an important one. The more kind of academic literature or books and things that I've been using ranges from Paulo Freire to Steve Biko in South Africa, to Sheila Rowbotham, feminist author, Althusser, and Jean-Paul Sartre. So it's pieces from various traditions, various places in the world, from South Africa, from Brazil, from elsewhere as well. But what I've been trying to do as well is to see when the kind of more academic authors are writing about these things, are they relevant? Do they speak to what is going on in the context that I'm looking at with the students in South Africa and in Brazil? Is what I'm reading, does it make sense for the context? And so I'm trying to use things that can use the context to help me understand the literature, use the literature to help me understand or see things in the context that I didn't see before that. Wasn't you?
Bueno, muchísimas gracias. Con estas reflexiones cerraríamos nuestro conversatorio, agradeciéndole la participación, las presentaciones a nuestros colegas y las preguntas pues, que animaron finalmente esta conversación. Así que muchas gracias y los invitamos entonces a hacer una pausa para tomar el café y pasar a nuestro diálogo principal. Muchas gracias.